Do not allow Soludo to mislead you. Order the release of Nnamdi Kanu, OHANAEZE youths to Tinubu. This one is just in confirmation of what the Biafrans have been crying all these years, all these days, all these weeks, and all these months. That statement that Chukwuemeka Soludo made, there is a news that confirmed it that Chukwuemeka Soludo have warned Tinubu on no occasion that he should release Nnamdi Kanu before his re-election, just like Hope Uzodinjo did. As I'm talking to you now, why the insecurity in Anambra State is going higher is because Soludo is no more receiving his security vote money. Why? Because he used it as a sacrifice to be keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention. This message is all over social media. Go and verify. I'm not giving a propaganda. This is a well-confirmed message. And it is being articulated by Chukwuemeka Soludo of Anambra State. So this message that the OHANAEZE is sending to Tinubu is in confirmation of those things. I mean, our assertions and all our, all the rumors that have been going around on the internet. Even to the extent his henchman, who always busy attacking anybody who come out to say the truth about how he governs, came out the other day and begin to a kind of rubbish the rumor, say it is baseless and a mere handwork of oppositions to derail the good work Chukwuemeka Soludo have been doing in Anambra State. But everybody in Anambra State, even all the whole billionaires have confirmed it, that Anambra is a mess to compare with. In fact, Anambra is the worst state in the whole of, I think, in the whole of the southeast and south-south. Let me put it that way. Moving forward, fresh Boko Haram attack hits Chibok community. In case you people don't know the kind of politics people are playing, this is handwork of the Northerners. Northern oligarchies and politicians are the one who is doing all these things. Anytime a South or anybody from the South is the president, whether Tinubu is doing well or is not doing well, not even my own business. I'm trying to pinpoint out all these things in case of those one Nigerians who is still believing that they can be president and do the country well. The likes of P2B, Dave Umaye, Nyesom Wike, and whoever, my dear, these people will never allow you to rule. As long as power gets out of their hand, they will do everything they can to make sure that they frustrate your government. Under Muhammadu Buhari, there's no any single bomb. Rather, the Fulanis have upper hand in going to the south to destroy people's farmlands, kill them, and grab their land by force. Under this present government of Tinubu from the southwest, series of bombs have exploded everywhere. In Borno, in Zamfara, in Kaduna, both south and north. It is the handwork of those who keep on telling you we elected you into office. If you don't do their bidding, my dear, the reverse is the case. That is the simple truth. I know we don't belong to the zoo, but I'm trying to pinpoint this thing out. For some future Gen Zs who want to become zoo president, this is what I'm going to face. Believe it at your own peril, leave it also at your own risk. Recent terror attacks caused by foreign fighters. Hey, we're gonna see waiting at this Mumu the talk from defense headquarters, saying that the recent attacks or terror attacks is being done by foreign fighters in your own land, a sovereign nation, and you tell me you are guiding your territorial integrity. All the home military who's supposed to guide their territories, guide their borders, all of them are in expressway in the Biafra territory, collecting money, killing our people, burning their houses, and also sending them to early grave. They never see anything. Foreigners will take over their land. Nnamdi Kanu, the great prophet of our time, said this very concom, opendential in 2014. It has been happening. But I never start to cry. When I go cry blood. Kidnappers don't kill 12-year-old boy, innocent boy in Katsina after demanding 25 million naira from his family. They wasted the life of the young boy. And the so-called Musa was in Al Jazeera telling them that nobody is killing, that everything has died down. And the people know, they were looking at him, they will even open mouth. They shout Jesus. Satan shout Jesus. When this so-called Musa is lying. My people, I beg, we don't have much time to waste. I don't want anybody now to come and tell me I don't talk too much. Let me go straight to the reason why we are here. But at least, all the whole points I have made out there will have at least tell you what to expect in this very video. That is why it is good to analyze before you listen. So that when you are going to listen it, you listen it with an open mind, not expecting a bad news or good news, but rather expect the normal news you're supposed to hear on daily basis. The youth wing of the Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization, OHANAEZE, the ERI Youth Council worldwide has urged Seyi Tinubu, the son of the president Tinubu, to prevail on his father to fulfill the promise allegedly made to Nnamdi Kanu's family. And who is making all this unguided statement made to Nnamdi Kanu's family? So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS for 4 years because of his family, not because of IPOB movement. Sorry, my people. Not because of IPOB movement. Have you seen how the so-called people who think that calling for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release, but indirectly, they know what they are doing, they are complicating the issue of the young man. Nnamdi Kanu have a lawyer. Nnamdi Kanu case, according to them, he said is still in the court of, it's in a high court, Zoo High Court. Then you are telling Seyi Tinubu from backyard deal that they deal with Nnamdi Kanu's family, that they should free him, and God have mercy. Who do us? Hell. Speaking via a statement on Thursday, the national president of OHANAEZE Ndibu, or rather OHANAEZE ERI Youth Council worldwide, Okwu Nnabuike, urged Bola Ahmed Tinubu to ignore the remarks of Anambra State Governor Chukwuma Soludo that the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu may not end insecurity in the southeast. In fact, he said Nnamdi Kanu should not be released because of his re-election. Soludo had, while speaking to reporters late last year, declared that even if Nnamdi Kanu is released today, I am not sure they will listen to him because what they now pursue is wealth, not liberation. Also, Kanu's brother Kanunta claimed that the family had an agreement with Tinubu for the release of the Biafra agitator. He disclosed that he had a pact with Tinubu's son, Seyi, during the build-up to the 2023 presidential selection, and that the president was aware of the pact. Nnabuike subsequently enjoined the so-called president to honor the said agreement, which he said would bring about enduring peace in the southeast. According to him, we find it curious that any Igbo man, let alone a sitting governor, will throw spanners into the pressing demand for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has for long demonstrated lack of capacity to curb insecurity in Anambra State and finds easy blame on anyone else except himself. This is why he found it so convenient to play down the road Nnamdi Kanu's release will play towards stabilizing the southeast. OHANAEZE Youth President, however, urged the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led government to honor the said pact allegedly reached with Nnamdi Kanu's family, stressing that it is no doubt a tonic to the endless tension in Igbo land. We know that Mr. President is a man of honor. He should not allow the likes of Soludo to mislead him or his cabinet. He should do Igbo a great favor by ordering the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This will no doubt de-escalate tension in the southeast region. Fresh Boko Haram attack hits Chibok community. Southern Borno Senatorial District continues to rail free a series of Boko Haram attacks, with the latest assault reported in Mugza village in Chibok. Nigerians report that this follows earlier attacks in Damboa and other communities in the region, which have left dozens dead and properties destroyed. Terrorists targeted Bamzia, Nijilang, and the Shikaki community, touching churches and residential houses. The devastation has caused widespread fear and displacement among residents. In a separate but related incident, the Dumba River and community in Bagal, Kukawa local government area, witnessed the gruesome killing of 40 dry season farmers. According to Vanguard, investigation revealed that most of the victims were farmers from Gwaza, or rather from Gwoza local government area, also in southern Kaduna. The terrorists reportedly looted agricultural produce and destroyed properties, further crippling the livelihoods of peasant farmers who rely on subsistence farming to survive. A source who spoke with Vanguard said, "We are much traumatized from the beginning of this year as Boko Haram terrorists resurfaced and have been perpetrating serious casualties on our communities in Chibok and others. Is it by the grace of God Almighty? It is by the grace of God Almighty that I and my family escaped and ran into the bush for safety as the armed insurgents invaded Yemuguza village this evening. As it is for now, we have fled out of the village, but most of our people, including the aged ones, are still trapping in the ensuing sounds of gunshots. It is only God Almighty who will determine the kind of devastation the attacks will infringe on those trapped right now, or right this moment. Recent terror attacks caused by foreign fighters, defense headquarters, a failed nation, a failed country, and a failed government officials. The defense headquarters has stated that foreign insurgents should be blamed for the influx in their banditry in the northern, northeast, northwest regions of Nigeria. Nigeria News report that there has been a deadly attacks on military bases and civilian populations in the last few weeks. Speaking on the escalating situation during the first military briefing of the year, the outgoing director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Buba Edward, attributed the resurgence to fighters from the Sahelian region working in collaboration with local accomplices. He, however, assured Nigerians of the military commitment to eradicating terrorism in the country. He said the military, apart from destroying their will to fight, was also applying international pressures. He said the resurgence in terror attacks can be attributable to the influx of foreign fighters who came in as reinforcements to these terrorists. These foreign fighters are from the Sahelian region. The other contributing factor is the support from local collaborators who serve as informants reporting on troops' movements. In spite of the situation, troops are profoundly conscious in their role and responsibility in ending insurgency and terrorism in the nation. Though we might record occasional tactical setbacks, our strategic objective remains unhindered, and it is to break the terrorists' will to fight. In essence, defeating an enemy means destroying or breaking his will to fight. And we are achieving this by the cumulative effort of killing their operatives, commanders, and the senior leadership. We are taking away their most important assets, such as their logistic, administrative, and fighting capabilities. And of course, we are applying regional and international pressure as well as engaging the media. All this combined to destroy the terrorists' will to fight. Emphasizing the long-term nature of the counter-terrorism efforts, Buba noted. Wars are fought and won all over the world by destroying the enemy's way to fight, and we are bent on achieving just that. We understand that this war is not a quick fix, but long and enduring military operation at the end which these terrorists will be destroyed and we will have a better world. Stories for the gods. Kidnappers killed 12-year-old innocent boy in Katsina after the family refused to pay 25 million naira. A 12-year-old boy, Salihu Sadi, who hailed from Dankama, a town located within the Kaita local government area of Katsina State, have been reportedly killed by suspected kidnappers. The State Command of the Nigerian Police Force confirmed the sad development during a press briefing at the command headquarters on Wednesday, January 15. The force noted during the exercise that 2 suspects involved in the criminal act had been arrested. According to the police spokesperson or spokesman in the state, DSP Abubakar Sadiq, the assailants initially kidnapped Sadi on January 11 of 2025 at approximately 20:00 hours while running an errand to a nearby pharmacy for his mother. Sadiq revealed that the alleged kidnappers contacted the victim's family later that same evening, around 21:00 hours, demanding a ransom of 25 million naira. He further stated that despite the family's attempt to negotiate, the kidnappers ultimately refused to release the boy and tragically took his life, leaving his body abandoned on the outskirts of Dankama town. Upon receipt of the report, the Police Commissioner of Police Katsina State Command CP Aliu Abubakar Musa detailed the command's anti-kidnapping unit for a thorough investigation into the matter. During the investigation, the operatives on January 13, 2025 successfully identified and apprehended 2 suspects, one Muta Garoba alias Aota male age 24, and 2 Yusuf Osman alias Kwawa male age 20, who confessed to committing the crime. The command has recovered the phone used to make the ransom demand as part of exhibits in the ongoing investigation. The suspects will be charged to court for prosecution as soon as the investigations are concluded, the police spokesperson noted. The arrest of these individuals constitutes a significant achievement for the command during the past week, during which a total of 26 suspects were presented at the command headquarters in Katsina for a range of different offenses. These are the words from the Zojurian company. And the thanks be to Okute. Anyway, my people, now you go take a break. I beg you, make sure that this message go viral. Chukwumacha Soludo is being the one holding Nnamdi Kanu captive. He said Nnamdi Kanu can never be released unless he got his re-election in 2025. So, maybe we'll just leave it here. And I go hear my voice again when I come back. Make sure this video, everybody get hold of it. I'll be right back. Emesiano, my wonderful people.